Hey folks, welcome to Pokémon Snap. This is an on-rails first-person shooter from the creators of Super Smash Bros. That's a weird way to describe it, but it is technically true. It's also one of my favorite games on the N64. So, I figured let's blow off some steam. Let's snap some mons. That's fine. So we play as this character who is totally not stolen straight from the anime. His name is Jake, or Datai, depending on your level of familiarity with him. His name is not Todd, and it's not Snap. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hello there.
So the premise of Pokémon Snap is that you are on this Pokémon island with all sorts of Pokémon species on it. And you need to take really good pictures of all of them. You will ride in this 0-1 vehicle along a set path and take pictures along the way. And so it turns basically into a high score oriented game. One of the few games that I actually like that is focused around getting a high score. So let's give it a shot on our first course, the beach.
Yes.
So here's the scoop. You press Z to aim, press A to shoot, and that is how you take pictures. That is basically all we can do right now. I mean, move the camera around, but that's about it. As we progress through the game and get more and more good pictures, we will be able to do more things, get Pokemon in different circumstances, find new Pokemon that we otherwise would not have found, and get closer to Pokemon that we can already see. So the beach area, it's your introduction. There are a lot of Pokemon that are just stationary, but there are also Pokemon that are hidden, like this Lapras. If you don't catch this Lapras here, you won't get an opportunity for a better picture of a Lapras later. Oh, hey, Butterfree, I want a good picture of you. There we go, that'll work. There's there's Meowth. Meowth. Hey. So as you can see, the 0-1 does not stop. You cannot pause and try to get a good shot. You have to be on your toes, be ready for whatever pops out. And so really the game turns into a lot of memorization. The course is basically the same every time you go through it, and it's just a matter of interacting with it in the proper way to get the shots you want. Like these rustling bushes, we cannot interact with them right now, but once we have the tools, we'll be able to come back and get a certain photo. That rolling pink ball, can't do much with it now, but we will be able to once we have some more tools. And that Kangaskhan, he's got his back turned, which is unfortunate. Once we have more tools, we'll be able to get a better shot of him. But one thing the game does do, it includes this special picture of Pidgey. We'll get some more info on that once we return to the lab and show our photos to Professor Oak. And that's the basic cycle of the game. You go on a course, it lasts a couple minutes at most. You take up to 60 pictures, and then you choose which ones you want to show to Professor Oak. Whichever you think are the best. Now, this will become a little, clearer when Professor Oak explains it in just a bit. But generally what you're looking for is pictures of Pokemon that are decently sized, so it's not just really tiny in the frame. You want it to be center in the frame, so like these Butterfree, they're not in the center, whereas this Butterfree is. That Meowth, oh, are you in the center? I think you're in the center. I think your foot caught, so that'll count. Professor Oak won't know the difference. Ideally, you would also have photos that have more of that Pokemon in the background. Like, see that Lapras photo there? Has a Lapras in the background way on the left. And then also there are certain special photos of special events that will get you more points, such as this Gust using Pidgey. So you'll select your best shot of each Pokemon species. Then I always do a once over just to make sure I didn't leave any out. And we will show them to Professor Oak, and he'll tell us how bad they are. He's very picky about size. Do your best, but I've learned to not get offended by his size rankings. Size isn't everything, you know. Wonderful. So, not a fantastic photo, a thoroughly decent photo. It's in the middle, its size is okay, it's not doing anything particularly interesting. Pikachu here, probably similar story. Might be a little better on the size. Yeah. Pose. It's just standing there, but okay. And then, of course, it is right smack dab in the middle. Really, what I've found is that it's very tough to compare photos of different Pokemon species, because the kind of default size and pose of different species along the route tends to vary. So I don't think this is a like twice as good photo as the Doduo photo, but I'll take it. Wonderful. And what makes that Butterfree pose better than Pikachu or Doduo? I don't know. And sadly, there are no other Butterfree in the frame. I was trying to get multiple Butterfree, but wasn't able to. Size, I believe, also takes into account how much of the Pokemon is in the frame. So part of that Meowth is cut off from the photo because of the cliff that it's standing on. So we got a little size dock there. Because it's yelling, got a good pose. Wonderful. And this Eevee, I suspect, will also be a thoroughly decent photo. Yep. Yep. Well, it's better than the Doduo, which I guess really sucked. I'm not sure how I could have gotten that much bigger, Professor. Then, yes, there is that Lapras way in the back, so we'll get 60 points, because it's barely visible. Wonderful. Now, you want to see a bad photo. This is a bad photo. Size is okay. The pose is garbage, because you were close. It's a shot from behind, and that's not very good for creating an album of kinds of Pokemon. So that's a garbage photo. This one, we'll have to see. That Pidgey might have gotten a shot from behind, I'm not sure. But special event Pokemon like this will have special bonus points. Depending on the event, you'll get more or less. It's really a wild card there. Ugh. Ooh. Yeah, that was behind. I'm gonna have to get a better picture of that Pidgey. So here in the Pokemon report, you can take a look at the various photos you have taken. Basically your highest scoring photo of each species. That Kangaskhan sucks, and I need a better Pidgey. You can also see your best shot, period. Which I would not have expected to be a Butterfree, honestly. I'm terrible at taking photos of Butterfree. Now I believe if we select go to course, the next course will be open to us, but I want to go back and get a better picture of Pidgey, and maybe snap a couple more. Maybe try for a better Lapras. This is the score attack aspect of the game. When you replay the level, you get more and more familiar with it, and you can get better and better photos. So let's see, can I get a better? That's behind. I want to know where that Doduo is heading. Looks like it's just kind of... Oh, it's coming back around. Size won't be great, though. Looks like it's just doing an out and back. Now, let's snap a few of Lapras while it's out here. Where are you? There you are. So every time you have a shot of the shore there, you can take a photo of Lapras, and it will appear at the next location. And take a photo there, it'll appear at the next location, and you'll build up Lapras until it finally appears at that final location where it is closest. See there? Ooh, nice and good. Look. Look at these logs. These logs. They're gonna be something. Whoa, that Lapras just disappeared because of draw distance. Oh, I missed that one too. Darn. Alright, Dodo, hey. Want to get that Doduo. Alright, Lapras. Show me what we got. Hey, whoop. The timing didn't quite work out nicely, getting Lapras in the back. Usually I can time it such that the Lapras will appear and I'll get 2 or 3 behind me, or behind the big one. There we go. That's a side shot. That should be a better Pidgey. So that Pidgey, I'm almost certain will be better. Other shots, I'm not sure. I'll show them to Professor Oak, see if he thinks they're better. Also, if you have a picture that you just really like, even if you don't think it's going to be high scoring, you can put it in your own personal album. Any other Doduo photos? Not getting anything great. I'm going to try that one, just because I kind of like the pose. Let's grab... That should be alright. Still not big, but I'll take it. None of those have an extra Lapras. That one has an extra Lapras. It's kind of a... They're both kind of cut off because of the water, but we'll see. I'll try this Meowth, see if he likes it. Sometimes you just throw it at the wall and see what sticks. I don't expect he'll like it very much. Alright, let's see if he accepts my Pidgey.
Yes.
So when you bring in a photo of a Pokemon you've already got in the report, you'll get a side-by-side comparison of the score for each. Size is slightly better. Pose is significantly better. Why? I don't know. But this is a significantly better photo than the last one, apparently. So good. This photo, I don't expect to be better. There's less of it in the shot. Yep.
You were close.
Yep. Purely for demonstration purposes. Also, if you get a category that he just said, yeah, it sucks in this category, he stops judging it from there. So no pose points, no technique points, nada. You can choose whichever one you want to save, but I usually pick the better one. Size is gonna be mediocre. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes if you catch the Meowth in that it's being attacked by the Pidgey, you'll get a special bonus pose points that'll get above 1,000, but no dice here. Looks like the gust wasn't quite happening yet.
Wow.
All right, Professor Oak. Lay it on me. Size is going to be worse, I'll bet. Oh, slightly better. Okay. Pose, slightly better. There we go.
Wow.
Still not a fabulous shot, but better. I want it.
Welcome back.
And that wraps up our exploration of the first route, the beach. In the next episode, we'll check out the tunnel, we'll get a special prize, and we'll take a whole bunch more photos. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.